Yeah, sharing my screen. You are able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So as part of constructors, what you have seen, like what is a constructor? Clear all of you? What is the need of constructor, right? Now, how we can define a constructor? That also we have seen, right? And invocation point inside a Java class. So invocation point here means constructor constructor calling. Meaning is, okay, how to define a constructor? You are clear, right? How to define a constructor? Invocation point or constructor calling is nothing but, I'll discuss here. In any Java class, once you have declared a constructor, we can call how many times here? Only one times or multiple times you can call this one? Answer my question. How many times I can call this constructor? Hello? Once you define a constructor in any Java class, how many constructor calling means how many times I can call? N number of times I can call, only one time I can call. Okay, I'll show you the on existing constructor here. See, this is the one existing constructor in a string class. I want to show how many times it is called. Meaning is, click on that. There is a some button, open call hierarchy. Okay. In another Java classes or in the same classes. See, it is not calling anywhere. Meaning is only one time use only they have created this constructor. Okay. Now, similarly, there is a in string class we have a multiple constructors, right? I want to see this where it is calling. Open call hierarchy. Yeah, see here. See, basically this constructor is invoking these many times. Okay, inside another classes. What is the proof here? Go to any of the class. See, this is another class, right? What is the class? Sorry, it is an interface. Accessible action. In this interface, at line number 78, we are calling the constructor, right? Now tell me the answer. Once we define a constructor, how many times you can call? Answer is in your hands here. How many times I can call? Only one time or multiple times?
Multiple times.
Right? Multiple times. In the similar way, go to another class. Yeah, go to another class. See here. Right? This is all nothing but constructor invocation or constructor call only. Accessible relation is the one Java class, maybe one of the interface, I believe. Yeah, it is a class. In this class, they are calling at line number 120. Okay, like that, there is n number of times this constructor is calling. Okay, concentrate. In a similar way, inside a Java components, inside a Java class, what are the things we can write? Already I told you, right? See, inside a Java class, we have a static data, instance data, constructors, instance block, and methods and static methods. Except instance block and static blocks, all these are, if it is a data we can access in a multiple way, multiple classes. It is a constructor means we can call in another classes n number of ways. But only thing is we cannot call blocks, meaning is it's a single time usage only. See here, in any class, once we have defined a one method, we can call n number of times. Same thing applied to constructors as well. All of you clear my point? What is the proof here? See, this constructor is calling multiple times in the similar way. See, Okay, this is the one constructor call by passing the appropriate data. Okay, clear all of you this point? Okay, invocation means constructor calling inside a Java class or in any other Java class or same package, we can say same package or in different package. Okay, that is the thing here. Meaning is once you have defined a constructor, inside a Java class, we can invoke or calling is both are same here. Don't confuse here. Inside a Java class, okay. Now, how many times we can call? We can call n number of times. Okay, that is fine here. Now, how can you call a direct call? See, here, wherever you see new string and we are passing some string data, that is nothing but which constructor is invoking? This constructor only invoking. These all many times. Okay, this is a multiple ways here. See, these many times string class constructor only invoking. Sir, how many times can you tell me? Can you roughly calculate here? How many times? This is the one time. This okay, so many times. Okay, now concentrate here. All the times string class constructor only invoking. By conclusion, what we can say? We can write here. We can conclude here. We can define once and we can call that constructor in n number of times. Clear? Right? What is the proof for this one? Just I have shown you one of the string class constructor is invoking multiple times. In the similar way, we have created one constructor, right? We have created one constructor in the similar way. Wherever we required this class, wherever we require, we can call this constructor in n number of times. Okay, by passing necessary data. Clear my point here? This is the here, two things here. Okay. Click on this call hierarchy. See here in the main method, from the main method, how many times I am invoking? 2 times. This is the one time and this is second time. Okay, clear. Now go to next point here. When to use the constructor? Default constructor or compiler added constructor. Compiler added constructor. Okay, I'll tell you. See, basically, what compiler will do here? Any class we are compiling it, compiler will check certain things in the class. What are the things? If there is a no constructor, if there is a, suppose I remove this constructor, can you tell me inside this Java class, employee Java class, is there any constructor is there? No, right? That's why I'm not in. Okay, that's why it is getting. Now I'm saying new employee. Okay. Here also new employee. See now. So this is also one constructor calling, right? This is also one constructor calling. But I am no way defining inside a Java class. I may not defining any constructor. But who is responsible to define this constructor? See here, when you compile this class in IDA level, control S is the compilation only. When you compile this class, your compiler will add like this. What it will add? Like this it will add. Zero param constructor. Like this it will add. Okay. This is the who is, if you as a programmer, as a Java developer, you forgot about add this zero param constructor inside your Java class. Not inside your this class only. Any of the user defined Java class, any of the programmer defined Java class. As a developer, we forgot to mention we forgot to define the zero param constructor. Your Java compiler will do that job. What is that job? I will tell you later point of view, but meaning is why it is creating this constructor. Meaning is when you are trying to create an object with the help of new, right? See here, once we define the constructor, then only we can call here. Without defining, we cannot invoke that one. We cannot invoke that one. Meaning is we cannot call that one. Not only constructor in a method or a data, anything in Java, first step is we need to define it. Then only we can call as and when required. Clear all of you?
Yes.
Right? Right. In a similar way, I am not defining here. Am I passing anything? As a programmer, if you forget to add this one, who will add this one here? Compiler will add this one. Clear my point here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Next one is I'm moving next one here. Okay, that is fine. Compiler provided constructor, that is the we have discussed at zero param constructor. Now we have seen like this and this off. I want to show here. Super and super I'll discuss later point of view. I'll tell you. You know, right? This off meaning is current class instance. Now I want to see this. Okay, I want to see this off. Okay. Take your employee class here. Take your employee class. Inside your employee class. Okay. Don't worry about all these things. And I'm removing here. Okay, and now need to create the object here also. Okay. Now, let's say I'm defining can you tell me inside a Java class, how many constructors I can write? Only one constructor or multiple constructors?
Multiple.
Right. How can you define a constructor? With the class name, same, public employee. See here, with the same name, I cannot create two things here. Okay. Now, what I will do, I'll pass the ID name to this constructor. Okay. What is the data type here? Integer and string. Okay. Now, one more constructor I am defining. This is I'm passing into ID name and string email as well. Okay. Now, see here, there is a possibility. Suppose, see, in main method, I'm calling this constructor. Oh, already main method is defined. Okay, no need to concentrate. Okay, just for the sake of you, I am invoking this constructor. Meaning is I'm creating the employee object. Employee equal to new employee. See here, I'm invoking one constructor. Let's say passing the 1, 2, 3 name as Murali. Murali@gmail.com. Murali@gmail.com. Let's say I am created this object. Now, can you tell me here which constructor is invoked? This constructor is invoked. Why? Because we are passing 3 parameters. That is a matching one. 3 param constructor is invoking. Calling. Okay. Now, okay, let me debug it. Let's place a breakpoint. Debug as Java application. Okay. Now. Okay. Now I'm going to inside this constructor. Okay. This is executing now. Sometimes I need to call another constructor from constructor. Okay, so come on, tell me here. From this, I want to invoke this constructor. Okay, in this case, this off is coming to the picture. Now, see here, from this line, meaning is main method is creating the object. Now, as a part of this object creation, we are calling 3 param constructor. Concentrate. Now, from this constructor, I want to I have a two constructors, right? You can execute this constructor or this constructor. Now, my intention is I want to call, okay, I want to call two param constructor by passing 1 to 4 name as who is that? Venkat. Name as Venkat. Now, see here. When this statement is executing, come on, concentrate. Okay, concentrate here where control is moving. So here, don't worry here. I'll tell you, main method is calling this constructor. Again, from this constructor, we are executing the two param constructor. See here, where is the debug point? Debug as Java application. Okay, now I'm moving inside this constructor. Yeah, see what this, wherever you see this of 124 and Venkat, how many parameters I'm passing here? Two parameters, right? Is there any matched constructor? What is the accepting two parameters that is receiving? This is matched. Okay, now I'm moving inside. Yeah, the call is go to here, right? Now, once it is executed, now control will come to again here next statement. Now it will go to main method. Clear my point? Any doubt? Now, in a similar way, why it is calling here? In a similar way, okay, from this I can call empty param constructor. Yes, that is possible. This. Okay, this. Now tell me. Debug as Java application. Okay. Now from here to here, again I am moving to above. Here also this call. Okay, it is moving to here. Now first is it will execute, then it will execute, then it will execute. Clear all of you my point? Any doubt here? Okay. Now see here, simple diagram I can make here. Simple diagram. First, what is the first call here? Main method is calling what? Main method is calling what? Object creation, right? Main method is calling three param constructor. Three param constructor. Okay. Concentrate. From three param constructor to this is the flow. Main method. Let me make it right. Main method. All of you see able to see, right? Main method to three param constructor, three param to two param constructor, two param to zero param constructors. Meaning is first what will completely executed? This one param constructor completed. Then after that again call. When see main method is calling. Okay, let me tell you. Main method is calling three param constructor.
Three param.
Okay, I want to show some another thing. Yeah, main method is calling three param constructor. Call come to still main method here. Now by using what inside this class, inside this constructor, what is the first statement here? This of 124 and Venkat. Come on. When you see this of, it will invoke the current class two param. Okay, now from the three param, we are invoking two param. From here two param to again this. Again this means it will go to
Zero param.
yeah, zero param. It will go to zero param. Now after zero param, come on. Where is the control? Where is the call here? Can I say this is a call? Call means from where call will invoke? From main method, right? Again return back to main method. Now two param is once this is completed, then call will go to two param. It is completed. Then call will go to the three param. Then it is completed. All main method is executed completely. Clear my point here? Any doubt? Okay, there is a one rule here while writing here. One rule. What is that rule means? Sir, inside a Java constructor, What is the statements here? What is the statements here? How many statements here? Two statements or one statement? Come on, tell me here. How many statements in this? Two statements. How can you say two statements? Come on, yeah. The Java statements. How can you identify the Java statements? The statements which are semicolon, right? Two statements are available. See, basically, if I moved this statement to, okay, now, okay, now, yeah. What is the error here? Can you read it? Let me. What is that? Constructor call must be the first statement in a constructor, right? Concentrate here. Constructor call must be the first statement in a constructor. I want to give an assignment here. Tomorrow class, why this error is getting, what are the resolution? Why we need to place, just we can, you can Google it or whatever you will do. Just you can answer me why it is a first statement. It is not allowing as a second or third statement. In a similar way, when you see, if you have the one statement, that is the first only. If you have a multiple statements inside a constructor, what is the rule here? First statement is, this call is the first statement. Clear my point? Murali, clear?
Yes.
Okay. What I am trying to say here, concentrate. When you writing this of keyword, this of call inside any Java constructor. Sir, you can ask me one doubt. Sir, only inside a constructor only it is allowed. Can I write in a main method? No, yeah. See, it inside a constructor only it will allow. It will not allow anywhere else. Meaning is inside a constructor only I can place the constructor this thing. Clear my point? Any doubt? Yeah, all of you. Okay. Super is, I'll tell later point of view. We have covered this and this off. That is fine. Super will cover later point of view. Okay. Now, how to invoke the constructor, that already we have seen. Now, object creation parts in Java class. Can you recollect? Object creation Java parts, object creation parts. Can you recollect? Come on, tell me here. Initialization, instantiation. What is that? Can you tell me? Object creation parts. Come on, yaar. Object creation in Java. How many parts?
3 parts.
Installation, installation.
Come again.
Declaration, instantiation, installation.
Okay. Okay. Declaration, instantiation, initialization.
Installation.
So instantiating a class means, well, already, we have defined this one basically, that you can go and, treat it. No problem. Now, what is the next one? Yeah. Constructor invocation from one constructor to another constructor, that we have just now seen by using this and this of empty parameters, that also covered. Next one is, which logic we can place inside a Java inside the constructor. Come on, tell me here. Yesterday class we have seen this one. Can you go to my videos, or you are able to, had to see yesterday class? See, we have seen most of the time we can use the constructor as a part of initialize the instance variables. Sometimes we will write the logic inside a constructor. What logic we can write? If you want to perform some logic as a part of object creation time, clear all of you? Then we can write some logic inside a constructor. Clear? Everybody? What is the use case here? Okay. Now, constructors inside a abstract class, valid or not a enum. Okay, that will discuss later point of view. Now, flow of execution, constructor calling inside a constructor, another constructor, and a method or block. We have seen this one also. Now, multiple constructors inside a Java class, that is fine. Now, constructor overloading. I'll discuss this one once we have covered the overloading here. Next one is modifiers, allowed modifiers, allowed modifiers at constructor level. I'll discuss this one later point of view. Clear all of you? We have covered almost as a part of Java constructors 14-15 topics. If added, I'll tell you, more points also. Clear everybody? Any doubt? See, you can go to my videos here. I identified like you are not able to, yesterday also we have uploaded the video, but you are not able to see that video. You are not able to see that video. Come on, yeah. You can go to that video. What is this? Yeah. You can go to all videos are uploaded here. All videos are uploaded. See. There is 3 videos. Last videos constructor, Java constructor part 2, we have 4 views only, right? We need to go to this, we need to explore this one, and we'll upload the today class as well. Just go to 2 or 3 times and you can explore yourself. Tomorrow class, maybe we'll start after this class, like, okay. We'll start the OOPS concepts. Give me some, we'll disconnect here. After that, we'll connect it. Why? Because, well, I'll connect. All of you disconnect it.